Hello, I'm Brian Fitzgerald, the Golf Doctor, and today I'm going to show you how to play a low spinning pitch shot. So this can be really tricky or it can be really hard, but it doesn't matter at what skill level you are. If you haven't got the right conditions for this shot, it won't spin. I'm not 100% sure I've got the right conditions for the shot, so I'm going to talk you through how I do it. Then we'll see if I can actually do it. So what do I mean about the right conditions? So to hit a low spinning pitch shot, we need to make sure that the surface we're hitting from is pretty firm. So here is definitely a firm surface. The conditions here are ripe for that. So it's a sand-based golf course, all the water drains, the fairways are cut perfectly. So I've definitely got a firm surface. The other thing we need is a soft covered golf ball. So I've got my Mizuno golf ball here, and that certainly is a higher spinning golf ball. And we need a receptive green. So the green should be reasonably soft and preferably with a little bit of slope from back to front. And I'm using my lob wedge. I could probably get a little bit more spin with a 56 from here or a 55, but I'm going to make it hard on myself and I'm going to use a lob wedge. So if the conditions are right, this shot is much easier. So what we normally do from here is to get it up in the air, we're using our hands and using soft hands and we're elevating the ball. What we want to do when we play this shot is we want to keep our hands out of the shot as much as possible. So almost think stiff wrists. That's how I feel. It's not actually true, but my feeling is that I'm really stiffening up the wrists and there's no wrist action whatsoever in the shot. I'm really trying to keep my angle of attack quite shallow. I don't want a V-shaped type of golf swing. I really want to make sure that I'm coming through with the club low to the ground, coming through low to the ground, and to a point I'm holding my club face open slightly, but in doing so, I'm actually turning my upper body to the left. So the club's not necessarily swinging a long way left, but I'm keeping my club left. So by keeping my upper body turning through the shot, that enables me to keep my angle of attack shallow. If I keep my shoulders where they are, I tend to get a little bit of a chicken wing there with my left elbow, and my club is coming above the ground quite steeply. So we really want to do that. So I suppose a similar feeling would be if you're at the beach with a flat rock, and if you wanted to skip the rock across the water, your angle of attack would be shallow, and in doing so, my chest is turning to the left. So it's a fairly natural thing. You're not forcing it, but that's what would happen. The other thing here, I'm not really trying to make a lot of contact with the ground, and that's probably the hardest thing. A lot of people get too much contact with the ground, so I'm trying to keep my contact quite minimal, and I'm trying to strike the ball between the bottom two grooves there on the club. So I want to hit it below the center of gravity, and that's going to help me to keep the ball a lot lower. So we'll see how I go with it. Ball just probably one ball back in my stance from center. So it's not quite middle, it's just a little bit further back. My weight stays there. I'm not trying to shift my weight very much. I'm keeping my body quite passive. And from there, it's that shallow angle of attack, just trying to nip the ball off the grass, and hopefully we'll get a low spinning shot as a result. We'll see how I go. There it is, low, one bounce, and then it's spun pretty close, so that's probably about 2.5 feet away from the flag. I'm pretty happy with that. I did hit the ground. I didn't take a massive divot, but it's that fact that I had a little bit of speed through impact there that gave me the spin. So I'll have another go at it. So it looks like the conditions are right for this shot. Remember, we need a firm base, a firm surface to hit from. We need a high spinning ball, and we need a receptive green with a bit of slope from back to front. So we'll have another go. Maybe I just got lucky with that last one. That was a bit higher and it didn't spin. However, it's got a fantastic result. It's closer. That wasn't as good. I released my hands on that one. So get out on the course, start practicing, and you never know, you might improve some of your skills. So if you like the video, give me the thumbs up, click on subscribe, and I release a video every single Monday, 9 AM Melbourne time. And if you click on the subscribe and hit the bell notification, you're notified of every single video I make. Thank you for letting me help you with your golf. I'm Brian Fitzgerald, the Golf Doctor, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.